Okay. Well,
technologies that enable computers to perform a variety of advanced functions, including the ability to see, understand, and translate spoken and written language, analyze data, make recommendations, and more. AI is the backbone of innovation in modern computing, unlocking value for individuals and businesses. AI is the ability of machines to learn from experience and perform tasks that would normally require human intelligence. This can include anything from recognizing speech to playing games to driving cars. AI is already all around us, in the form of virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, personalized recommendations on shopping and streaming platforms, and more. But AI's potential extends far beyond this everyday application. Benefits of AI. AI can automate workflows and processes or work independently and autonomously from a human team. AI can eliminate manual errors in data processing, analytics, assembly and manufacturing, and other tasks through automation and algorithms. AI can be used to perform repetitive tasks, freeing human capital to work on higher impact problems. It has also made it possible for drones to deliver packages, and for self-driving cars to navigate our roads. In the healthcare industry, AI has been used to diagnose diseases more accurately and to develop personalized treatment plans for patients. AI has also made it easier for people to interact with technology. Virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa can answer our questions, play our music, and even control our homes. Threats and challenges of AI. The increasing reliance on AI systems also poses potential risks. 1. Underuse and overuse of AI. Underuse of AI is considered as a major threat. Underuse could derive from public and business mistrust in AI, poor infrastructure, lack of initiative, low investments, or since AI's machine learning is dependent on data from fragmented digital markets. Overuse can also be problematic, investing in AI applications that prove not to be useful or applying AI to tasks for which it is not suited. For example, using it to explain complex societal issues. 2. Safety and security risks. AI applications that are in physical contact with humans or integrated into the human body could pose safety risks as they may be poorly designed, misused, or hacked. Poorly regulated use of AI in weapons could lead to loss of human control over dangerous weapons. 3. Another threat is job loss. As AI continues to automate more tasks, some jobs may become obsolete. This could lead to unemployment and economic disruption. Opportunities of artificial intelligence. 1. For businesses. For businesses, AI can enable the development of a new generation of products and services, including in sectors where European companies already have strong positions: green and circular economy, machinery, farming, healthcare, fashion, tourism. 2. AI opportunities in public services. AI used in public services can reduce costs and offer new possibilities in public transport, education, energy and waste management, and could also improve the sustainability of products. So, is AI good? The answer is yes. AI has the power to transform our world in ways that we can't even imagine. But we must be aware of the threats and work together to ensure that we use this technology for the greater good.
Well, so according to the video, so tell me about the advantages and the disadvantages of AI.
Yeah.
Of course, it's useful. So of course it's useful, and we know there are lots of advantages. But you know, on the other hand, there's some disadvantages, and what they are.
The disadvantages, we overuse AI, and we lack of thinking, and the threats also come from the underuse and overuse.
Yeah, of course.
AI, yeah.
And how about security and safety, like
yes,
you know, system hack? Of course, it happens.
Yes.
When using
security risk.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Job loss.
Of course, lack of job, because yeah, of course. So if we have robots and AI, if we have nothing to do, so for example, okay, we don't need human and for example working force anymore, because of course we have AI and we have robots. And for example, let me ask you about driverless cars. So do you like to try them?
We don't have in Vietnam, but
Of course. Yeah.
I watched the video from Chicago, maybe,
Elon
no,
Musk
Washington, Elements.
first.
The state of the U.S. They use
Yeah.
the self-driving car, but as a taxi.
Yeah, of course, Tesla, and yeah, of course, and recently they're using. But do you find them reliable? You think, I don't know, you can, do you think, or no, you think that okay, yeah, it can be very good product invention, but it's also it's like it's I don't know, just human made, something human made, so it can be at the same time risky and dangerous. So what do you think?
My friend in New York
Of
tell
course.
me that she tried it already last summer, and it's perfect.
Yeah,
So I believe for my friend,
of
it's
course.
the
So good.
Tesla is okay, and
Yeah,
safety is
yeah, of course,
safe
it's
to
safe.
use. Yeah.
Of course.
But I don't know. Maybe in the future it's more confident.
Yeah,
Convenient.
yeah,
But
of
now
course.
um, it's not very convenient now. But in the future, many
Yeah,
people use it. Yeah.
yeah, it takes time for
Yes.
people to get used to using. So it's like, this is the first time, and the advent of every invention, yeah, comes with lots of difficulties and challenges. So this is the first time that people are using the same thing. Maybe some people can't, some people can use, and maybe in future, as you said, of course, everything will be better, so they can trust and they can use more. So because it will be really normal to use this type of technology, like Siri, Alexa. So in the past, I remember that people didn't used to, like, use Siri and Alexa a lot, but now we see that everywhere. And now we have ChatGPT and of course another AI applications that not only that are really useful in daily life, especially. Well, okay. The first word. Okay. The first word of this session is ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Yeah, of course. Well, you can see the meaning. You can see the meaning here that, yeah, of course. But actually, if I want to give you a simple word, I say present, for example. So, ubiquitous, that is something present, appearing. When you find something everywhere. So we can say found everywhere. For example, smartphones. Smartphones are ubiquitous or ubiquitous in modern society. It means you can find them everywhere. So that is the meaning of ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous, of course. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Yeah. Well, so if I want to separate it into different syllables, you, big, you, big, o,
Ubiquitous.
this. Yeah. Let Let me show you like this. U, big, and
UP.
yeah, of course, and this, like this. Ubiquitous, ubiquitous,
Ubiquitous.
ubiquitous, like this.
Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
Yeah, of course, ubiquitous.
Yes.
Of course. Well, and NAM aims to
NAM
make
aims
his, yeah, read it please.
NAM aims to his product. NAM aims to make his product ubiquitous by
Of course,
selling it internationally.
of course.
NAM aims to make his product ubiquitous
Yeah,
by
of course,
selling it internationally.
of course. So you can find them everywhere.
Ubiquitous.
Yeah. And this one, so of course you know this word. So it has two spellings, two pronunciations. So let me say, you can say, okay, pasteurization, that is American, or pasteurization is British. So it's your choice. Pasteurization. So both pronunciations are acceptable and correct. So pasteurization or pasteurization. So it's your choice, but it has two pronunciation, British and American. Both are acceptable. Pasteurization. Okay, and what is that? You can see the process of heating something, okay, at a controlled temperature for a fixed period of time in order to kill bacteria. So for example, milk. So you know that this is a process, okay? So you know that milk should be pasteurized. Pasteurized. It means, you know, without any bacteria or I don't know, any harmful, you know, substance or something like this. So milk is required to go through a pasteurization procedure so that it's fit to drink without getting risk, to become pasteurized.
Milk is required to go through the pasteurization procedure.
Procedure means process. Process. Yeah, of course.
Procedure.
Yeah. So that it means pasteurization ensures that milk is safe to drink. And you know that actually when you buy a drink, you can see the label, you know, pasteurized. That is actually it's safe.
Pasteurization. The process of heating something at a controlled temperature for the missing period of time in order to kill bacteria.
Yeah.
Victorious.
So actually, if you see a drink labeled as pasteurized, it means, for example, it has gone, like, you know, undergone like heat and, you know, to kill bacteria and it's safe now. So we see that drinks are labeled as pasteurized. So this one and pasteurization, that is the process of being pasteurized. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Wow. And the next one, that is harness. So what is this? As you can see, could you read it, please? The control.
Harness. To control something and to control something usually in order to use it power. To control
Yeah.
something usually in order to use it power. Harness. We can harness the power of the wind to generate electricity. We can harness the power of the wind. To generate electricity.
Electricity, to create, to make electricity. So harness can be used as verb or noun. So it has different meaning, not only verb. So it can be used as an equipment. Okay. So, but here we have a verb, harness as a verb, as you can see, to control something, to control and use, we can say, to control and use a resource, for example, effectively. So to control and use a resource effectively. So we can harness the power of, it means we can control it, we can use it to generate electricity. We can harness, for example, the wind power, water. Okay, so for example, in the past, people used to harness horses to the, for example, carriage. So like this. So they use, control and use something. It can be a resource or anything. Well, and patent. So what is this? The official legal right to make or sell an invention for a particular number of years. So let's talk about this one. In the next few years, okay, phone's patent will expire and anyone could make and sell the printer that she first invented. So when you say it's actually a legal right, so patent is a legal right. And what is that? That is, for example, it's like a guarantee that something, for example, as an inventor, I need it for my invention. That is, it's mine. So actually it gives me rights to, for example, make, use, and sell my invention. Okay? Of course, at a certain period of time. It's not forever. So, for example, you can say, you need to, for example, you need to use like a patent, you need to have, and for example, you have granted a patent for your invention. So this way you can use it. So a legal right granted to an inventor, okay, for their inventions. Well, and it's like a document, for example, like certificate or something like this. Okay. And infectious, you know this one. So something that actually is that can pass, able to pass a disease from one person, animal to plant or another. So those suffering from infectious disease. So for example, normally we say disease caused by virus are infectious, like they're catching, so they can easily pass actually from one person to another person. And those suffering from infectious disease were separated from the other patients. So as you can see, we have a list of some disease caused by virus that are infectious and they can easily affect other people. So it's better to be isolated when having infectious disease. And of course, so you know about, of course, antibiotic, like you know that is actually kind of chemical or medicine that we take, especially when having illness that caused by virus, we take antibiotic. So an antibiotic.
Excuse me, you please wait for me.
Of course.
In some minutes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Well,
Antibiotic.
of course, the list of words and let's use them. Let's make some sentences using the words.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. iPhone. Care is iPhone in Vietnam. iPhone is ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Yeah, and we because we prefer to use iPhone. More, I prefer to use iPhone than Samsung.
Of course, very good. So yeah, so it has become ubiquitous because you would prefer to use iPhone than Samsung, of course. Very good. And pasteurization. Or pasteurization, so it's your choice.
Yeah, I sometimes I drink the milk with pasteurization.
No.
Um, 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 to in order to protect milk, people the
So you drink pasteurized milk.
yeah.
Okay, and you don't drink unpasteurized because you know that we have pasteurized, and if you want to make it negative, that is not unpasteurized. So you don't drink unpasteurized and you drink pasteurized because they're safe. Of course. And you know that you can say heated or unheated because the process is heating milk to actually, kill all the bacteria and then make it safe to drink. So we can say heated or unheated, but unpasteurized. Yeah.
Pasteurized, unpasteurized.
Yes. Hearts.
We often use the pasteurization or unpasteurization in food
Of course.
in food.
Of course. For something that we drink, especially, of course. It's like we drink for drinks and juice.
Drinks and juice.
Of course.
Yes, heated, unheated.
Yeah. And
we usually drink pasteurized milk.
Yeah, pasteurized, of course.
Milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Habits. We use it for to control something. I use this one. Yeah. Habits.
Yeah.
We in Vietnam, I in Vietnam, the scientists are working to harness um, the power of wind to have electricity.
Very good. Wind power, of course, to have electricity, that is really good. Yes, of course. And it's not only about resources, just let me say. As I told you, for example, I gave you an example like harness horses. Or for example, you can harness technology, your creativity. So everything. Use actually of something to make an use of something is harness. So it's not only about resources like power, but you can also use, like, for example, your creativity, your, for example, talent, so, and the power of technology, for example. Yeah, this word. Well,
If we can harness his ability or his intelligence,
of
we
course.
will have a great success. We will have a great success if we can harness his ability.
Yeah, of course. Ability, intelligence, yeah, of course you can use.
Intelligence, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and patent, of course, you can use it as a noun or verb. So it's like,
Yeah. My sister worked for one patent company. She's
no,
um,
a patent company, what is that?
um, she gave the patent for someone who have
Patent.
inventions. Patent.
Ah, of
Patent.
course.
She works
So
for the company.
patent, yeah. So
Yes.
their
She
company
works.
provide,
Yeah.
of
She
course.
works for the government. The patent patent department.
Patent department. Yeah, patent department, of course.
She research and she investigate the inventions of inventor, maybe.
Yeah, of course.
She yeah. They
Yeah,
inventor have the new technology.
yeah,
Uh,
of course.
they send to her, and have she need
So
time
it's like,
to
yeah,
research, and she is use of the patent.
yeah, it's like they
Patent.
actually they are kind of patent licensing companies.
Yeah.
Like, patent licensing. Yeah, I got it. Like, for example, yeah.
Patent.
Wow.
Yeah. And every product have to every new product need to
Yeah,
have a patent before launching. Uh,
of course.
launching industry in
Of
the
course,
market.
before, yeah, of course, before launching the products, of course, they need to have, yeah, of course. Yeah, very good. So we need to have, or we need to receive a patent, or we need to patent. We can use it as a verb. For
Patent.
example, it's better to patent, okay, your new product your new software, your new invention to prevent others from copying it. So patent can be used as a verb, and that is really easy. For example, you can say, I was granted a patent, or no, you can easily say that, for example, I decided to patent my new invention, my new product. So that is, so you can use it as a verb, noun and verb. Okay. Well,
Infectious.
infectious.
Infectious. Can you tell me one more the meanings of the infectious?
Catching, infectious.
Catching.
Now, of course, something that can pass from someone to another one. For example, cold. For example, COVID. So disease that are catching, like, you know, if someone has, other people can catch. So it's like infectious, normally caused by virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like actually something that is able to spread.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband my husband is getting cold, and
It's having.
it's infectious.
Of course.
Infectious to me.
No, okay, no. This one, no. Infectious is adjective, okay? So
It's
my,
infectious.
okay. Yeah. So actually, when you say it's, yeah, cold is infectious. So that actually it's catching. So you caught a cold from your husband. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you can say it's infectious from my husband to me. Okay. So that is different. Okay. If you want to use like a verb, but actually, you know, because we have infection, infectious, in fact, okay? So the ways that you use are totally different, okay? Now, let's talk about the verb that you can use. So first one, you can say that my husband is getting no, because, you know, you has got, okay, or you have a cold, and it's infectious, so you caught cold. So this is the first one, okay? But in fact is verb, okay? So you can say that I was infected, okay? I was infected. So this one is okay. So verb, if you want to use it as a verb, just infect, okay?
Yeah, infected.
Of course. For example, cold can easily infect you. If your husband has cold, it can easily infect you because it's virus, of course.
Yeah, because we live in the same house, the
Of
same
course.
room, so it cold is very easily to infect me.
Of
Right?
course, easily infect you.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
Of course,
And
easily.
yeah, and some disease is infected by mosquito. Is it
Yeah.
okay?
And
Mosquito.
again.
Some there is some disease are infected by mosquito.
You mean spread? You mean?
The spread.
Yeah.
The mosquito. You know the mosquito.
So it's better to say, for
Cause
example,
the disease.
yeah, yeah.
Cause the disease. The mosquito causes some disease.
Of course, of course, of course.
It's
It
some
can
disease.
infect, of course.
There
It can
is
infect, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
There is some disease on that are infected by mosquito.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, by mosquito. Yeah, this way you can say. Yeah. You can say, for example, you want to say, I was infected by, okay, because yes, mosquito can infect disease, okay, but you know, let me change it. It's okay, but
Yes.
let me a bit. Actually, we can say mosquitoes can spread. So
Yeah.
spread disease, it's better, I think, okay? And you can say mosquito this way is good. Mosquito can infect a person with disease. This way is better. You know, your answer, mosquito can infect, is all understandable. But, you know, let's make it a little. You can say, for example, a mosquito can infect, for example, a person with disease. So this one is better, or can spread. This one is better. Okay?
Yeah. A mosquito can spread
Of course,
the
spread,
disease.
or the synonym is transmit. Can transmit, yeah, of course, can
Transmit
transmit,
diseases.
can spread. Of course, this way is better.
Yes.
Especially transmit is more common than the actually others. Okay, but if you want to use in fact, that's okay. You can use it this way. Well, and antibiotic.
Antibiotic. Yeah. Antibiotic. Sometimes I use the antibiotic to protect my health, to protect uh, my um, just one minute,
To
please.
treat infections, for example, to treat infections. We use antibiotics to treat infections.
Antibiotic
Just, you know, but yeah,
treat infection.
antibiotics. But yeah,
Yeah. Antibiotic can treat infection.
of course, we use them for, because as I told you, it's about virus. So you know that they are, actually they prevent and treat, like, you know, every disease that's caused by bacteria. So
Yeah.
it's especially bacterial infection, of course, because they kill bacteria. In our body, they kill bacteria.
And sometimes I use antibiotic to cure detective detection detective system. I have a problem. I usually have a problem with the detective system,
Yeah.
and every time I have a problem with it, the doctor gives me antibiotic to cure, to help, to maybe to treat the infection.
Yeah. I actually, so just the word human detectives, human, so you have problem with your immune
Detective
system. So your immune system, you take antibiotics to treat, to
uh,
cure.
immune system or detective system.
Yeah, detective is also immune system in your body.
Uh,
When we say detective is immune system, so you have problem And so because of this, you take antibiotic?
Yes.
Oh, really? It works? I didn't know. Really? I think it didn't work. If you know. So it's like, yeah. Because, you know, we need, I don't know, like, because when it comes to immune system, like we need some other, like maybe supplements, or I don't know, but yeah, of course, antibiotics, yeah, of course, they kill bacteria, so yes, why not? Yeah, maybe. Of course, we are not doctors. So, okay. So yeah.
Maybe the antibiotic can help with throat or
Of
throat
course.
or
Of course.
fever.
Of course. Of course. They're perfect for the flu or cold. Yeah, of course.
Cold, yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
But it's harm with it's harm to the digestive system.
of course, of course. It can harm. So do harm. Do
It
you
can,
remember yeah, it can,
yes,
yeah, of
it
course,
can
yeah,
harm
it does harm to your immune system, of course.
the system. Yes, yes.
Of course. Yeah, like it's because of this, I said, like, you know, antibiotics make our body weak. Like, you know, I don't know, because of the process of killing bacteria in body. So, but I don't know why, but yes, right. It can do harm to your body. Well, and well, so let's see. This is reading, but this is not reading, actually, just questions. Okay. Well, tell me about an invention that you find really useful. At the same time, it has some negative side effects and tell me about that negative, maybe the worst side effect. So what do you think? It's really useful, but at the same time, it has some side effects.
Yes.
So what do you think? What it is?
Yes, it's like AI. It have
AI.
yeah. It have a lot in business, in healthcare. Uh, mm, but it has everything um have a side effect.
Of course. For example, social media.
Social media.
Great
I
invention.
social media. Smartphone.
Of course, but they have lots of side effects.
I do exercise. Do
Ah,
exercise have a side effect?
so yeah, of course we need to. Yeah, we need to
But
practice.
doing exercise is not a revolution. It's
Yeah,
not invention.
no, it's not.
Maybe, yeah, it's not invention. It's
Of course.
mm, which is your favorite invention?
Yeah,
Media, um,
media.
social media, social media. Why? Yeah, to connect all over the world,
Yeah,
the get the latest information,
of
latest
course.
news can connect to my friends and my children. They 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 are living far away from me. Yes,
Yeah,
and many there are many mm, benefits,
yeah,
other benefits, many other benefits. Yeah.
of course. Of course, you can
Mm,
easily communicate with people all around the world, and You can keep in touch with friends, family, all over the world, of course. It can be really life-changing, social media, but at the same time, of course, can have some negative effects on daily life. Well, and
social media have the side effects. Firstly, it wastes my time. I waste a lot of time with it. But I find it's very difficult to concentrate to my work. Mm, and um, my work I working in and my work is not ineffective
yeah,
than before.
of course, it's like, yeah, it's time consuming. I do agree with
Consuming,
you,
yeah,
of course,
time
because you
consuming.
spend a lot of time and you don't actually realize how much time is spent until you finish using. And then, of course, maybe what you do is not as effective as before, maybe. So it can be. And it's really addictive. So people can easily become addicted to social media. So that's dangerous. Well, okay, let me show you this one by one. This one and this one. We have some questions. And this one. Well. And this one for questions. Okay, and the last one. Okay, my beautiful Min. Time's up.
Yes,
We need to go
time's
again.
up.
Of
Time's up.
course. Time
Yes,
flies.
time
Yeah,
flies. Yeah.
nice. Well, let's go and I don't know, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's use our time in the best way.
Yes.
Okay, my dear Min. So do you have any questions related to this word? Any issues, any questions?
Yeah, I don't have any questions.
Okay, so have a great, wonderful day.
Yes, thank you. Good night.
Well, bye-bye.
Bye. See you
Bye.
on Thursday.
Of course. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.